What's going on, my good people? Your boy Money, Yo Marine. I'm back. You know, I had to come on and do a quick video for a friend that responded to one of my videos. I just felt that it was imperative to reach out to you and say, don't let them snow you. Don't let them take advantage of you. When I mean them, let me apologize. I did a video on financing vehicles and dare to trade in your vehicle. So I want to first just talk about the financing a vehicle. And really I want to respond to my friend first, if I may. You stated that you financed a vehicle, or a month later, they said that they didn't get you financed. Let me tell you, I've seen that before. Which is not right at all. Nothing right, fair about that situation at all. And car dealerships do that a lot. But let me tell you something, and I want to speak on your situation, preferably. Now, I'll be honest with you, if that would ever happen to me, I'd have had a car a month, because I know I probably would have done some type of upgrades. So I spent some type of money in that vehicle. It's nothing but just even adding your insurance to the vehicle, detailing the vehicle, adding tint to the window, maybe rims, maybe sound system, alarm system. I mean, that is so unfair. If you've invested in this vehicle in some form or fashion, you shouldn't have to return this vehicle. And for some reason you have to return it, they need to reimburse you for every dollar you spent in this vehicle. Now, let me respond to my friend. Her situation is just a tad different. She financed the vehicle. They sold her vehicle. But yet, call her and tell her, you need to return our vehicle because we didn't get you financed. Well, then what you need to do, you need to return my vehicle. And if nothing else, pay me for what, not so much value of my vehicle, pay me for what I want for my vehicle. I mean, you have all kinds of arguments. If you had to get an attorney, you got a win-win situation, I'm telling you right now. Because let me explain something to you, and I don't care what nobody tell you different. They cannot make you return that vehicle if they can't return your vehicle. I don't care what they said to you, because they'll use all kinds of scare tactics. Trust and believe me, I'm not going to even specifically call names, but I've seen them do exactly what happened to you. Several call outs. I can honestly call out about five dealerships that I've witnessed and seen them do this to other people. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you finance a vehicle and you didn't have that vehicle for 30 days, please read all the thin lines in your contract, because they'll have something in the clauses stating that, you at fault, you responsible to return the vehicle if for some reason they don't get you financed, whatever. You have to really read between those lines. But even if that is the case, and you've invested some type of money, upgrades in this vehicle, I know what I'm talking about. They will have to reimburse you every quarter that you spent in that vehicle. Your situation where they sold your vehicle, so you ain't got me financed. You're not sure 100% you got me financed. But I got to honor your clause in thin line saying that if you don't get me financed, I got to return your car. Okay, what about my car? See, you got a good, awesome case. I'm telling you. Don't let them scare you. Tell them, call the police. Give them your address. They already got it. Knock on my door. Because ain't no theft by taking, no theft by conversion, no theft by receiving. None of that is the case. None of that's the case. Only thing they would have is a civil case. And I know what I'm talking about with that, because guess what? I've been law enforcement now almost 30 years. So guess what? That will be a civil case. And really, that's where you want them by the balls. Meaning, if they're going to try to sue you civilly, guess what? That's where you want them at in court, where you can state your case. And I guarantee you, you'll come out on top. So I'm telling you right now, people, everybody, don't let them use that scare tactic, because they will do that. They are so desperate to sell these vehicles and make these commissions at these car dealerships, to the point they already know that they can't. I mean, come on. If you're not 100% sure that you can finance me, why take me through all of that? That is wrong. That is dead wrong. And somewhere, somehow, that's illegal as well. And then they think they cover because in their clauses, they put in their contracts. Because I've seen them in thin lines. Matter of fact, no, I ain't going to call the car like name. I was about to go there. But I've seen it where they put in their contracts where if we don't get you financed, you have to return our car. But let me tell you something. I'm telling you right now, even with that situation, if you invested money in that vehicle, and they told you that you was financed, you can fight that in civil court. Now, my friend, your situation where you stated they sold your car, let me tell you something. You got two things that's going good for you. You can walk away with that new car if you handle your business right, or you can get way more than what your car is worth. Because bottom line is, just like you got to honor the clauses in thin lines stating that if we don't get you financed, you got to return our car. Guess what? Common sense, legal to law, any law, you can't sell my vehicle if you ain't sure you got me 100% finance. So, my God, I wouldn't let this scare tactics put fear in me. Call the police. Ain't nobody afraid of the police, but people with warrants. Other than that, let them call the police. So what? Call it 911. But I'm telling you right now, if you decide to pursue that, challenge them, you got a good case. I'm telling you, you got a good case. And can't nobody tell you nothing different. Ma'am, they cannot sell your vehicle before they know that they got you 100% finance. They cannot do that. And they definitely can't tell you, ma'am, we need our car back, but we done sold yours. Have a good day. No, that's a negative. And I hope that helped. If not, hey, reach back out to me anytime. I'm sorry if I took so long to respond, but I had a post-op visit today. I'm just getting back in, but I wanted to respond to you because I really felt like you needed my attention, my help. Your boy Money, your Marine. I never lied to you. And back to the gentleman that I spoke with recently on the trading the vehicle. Again, I apologize. My data ran out or whatever, but I will be doing another video to finish up on why you shouldn't trade a vehicle. Because all day long, all you're doing when you trade a vehicle, you're just giving it away. Because trust and believe me, whatever you and the salesperson agree on, all they're going to do is get that money on the other end with that pencil and that pen. So trading a vehicle, you're just giving it away. That is all. Yep, it will help you in a sense for as down payment, but hey, we talked about that. If a finance company is willing to finance you, you don't need a down payment. Down payment for what? So the dealership can get paid on the front end and the back end? Front end is the invoice price, what they want for the vehicle. That should be it, solid, the end. Back end is so you can pay the sales and everybody else, sales manager, everybody else get a cut out of that. Come on, that's just game. No, do not put nothing down financing a vehicle. No, do not trade a vehicle in. And no, do not let nobody snow you, give you a car, tell you finance, and then they go sell your car, then come back later, a month later and say, hey, return my car, but we ain't got yours. That's a negative. Money, your Marine. Love my people.